So today we're making a new beat right now. So first things first, we're gonna do an EDM beat. So we're gonna set that to 128. Can you see that? Where is it? There you go. Bars. Wait. So yes, that's sounding quite nice already. Gone ahead and I went and picked a drum kit. This one's called Deep Tech. So let's see how this goes. So the first thing you want to do is set up the kick drum, which is just like this, very simple. It sounds something like this. That's obviously already sounding pretty good, but I'm going to add some stuff to make it sound a little bit better. I'm not trying to dance just yet, so yeah, we'll see. So now I've gone ahead and added some hi-hat sounds and some closed hats, and now this is going to sound something like this. Alright, so now what I've done is I went ahead and added some snares. So that's the snare sound. And with all that together, it should sound something like this. So I copied and pasted it 4 times, and I changed the ending of the last one just to make it a little bit more interesting. So I'm not sure we'll get it in this whole one. Let's do the next one. Sounding pretty good, but we don't have any bass in here just yet, so I gotta add some of that, some sort of melody line, and then pretty much good to go. Now what I've done is I went over to the bass section, which is right there, and I chose to make a bass sound, and this is completely random, so here's what it sounds like. Alright, so the next thing I've done now is I've went and made a lead. So this lead sound I just chose from literally the lead section. And all I really did was decide to stay in the key of whatever I chose to be, and I think it was this note. This is G. Doesn't really matter. You just have to make sure it's all in the same key. It all has to sound like you'll know if you're making a wrong note, for example. But here's what the random melody is I came up with. So for the melody, I made the first section and the third section the exact same, then the second section and the fourth section are different from each other, just so it doesn't get annoying. And the nice thing about this lead is it has the ability to slide. So these two notes are actually overlapping, so you get this sound. Here's what we got so far with everything put together. Of course, an EDM song wouldn't be an EDM song without some sort of build up and a drop, I guess, so we'll do that next. So what I've done next is I went ahead and added a pad, and a pad is just a soft sound, and it's just kind of like a lead into a build up, I guess. And that pad sounds like this. Next thing I did is I took the bass line that we had before, and I'm going to repeat that at the beginning, but I'm going to take, I guess, the highs out of it, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So you can adjust the frequencies of everything, and if the highs are in it, it sounds like this. And this is what it sounds like if you take the highs out. Alright, so the next thing I've done is that classic build up with the drums where they double time every, I guess, 4 bars, 4 measures. So it sounds something like this. And for the kick, just to make it sound even more huge, I made a lot of reverb. So the reverb is quite high. The reverb is the sound that makes it sound like it's in a cave. So this is what it sounds like with no reverb. Nothing too special. This is with reverb. Alright, so a build-up wouldn't be complete without that sliding bass sound, so I went ahead and made one of those. And this is going to sound something like this. So I lowered the So I lowered the highs over here and I boosted the lows, which are these over here, just so you get a more booming sound. And you can kind of see that line right there. Build up with the drums and the bass all at the same time. That's basically it. That's pretty much how you make an EDM song. I made that as fast as I made this video. So if you want to hear the whole thing, I'm going to put it on SoundCloud because why not, I guess. And I'm going to call it, I don't know, something.